Yo, ciao, yo, feel me? Hey, your boy look dusty, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. What the frick? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That's it. But anyway, I'm hat looking a little crooked, you know what I'm saying? Peep the hat, you feel me, y'all? Got it looking a little fresh, and like, I'm not finished with it, but like, you know what I'm saying? You can see, but look at the hat, bro. See the rock, shit off that thing. Ooh. Y'all at least know, deserve to know exactly what I've been up to, like, what I've been doing and stuff. And like, why I keep going on these hiatuses and stuff like that, bro. I feel like Corey Kitchen.
Oh, I see you in 9 months.
But nah. I don't wanna take a break. I can't take a break, bro. I can't take a break. I don't give a crap. I know it's like, bro, you should stick to your personal. I don't have any personal stuff, bro. YouTube is all I'm obsessed with it, bro. I'm always thinking of it, bro. That's why I always come back. That's why, like, I can't even think about stopping. Fudge. It's supposed to be a freaking story time video, so yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and get this, because I got a couple more things I want to get down. This is why I started at 3. Alright. So, perfect morning. I was like on some Ashton Hall type jump, bro. I was on some Ashton Hall type jump. Like, I was up early. I was washing my face. I did like 100 push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Got a full workout in, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? No. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got 100 push-ups in, like 50 sit-ups. I freaking put a banana in my oatmeal. Got some protein stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm broke, but there's no reason to live life lame.
Or unproductive, you know what I'm saying? When I feel productive, I feel like I should be able to do something. Anyway, can you play Helium? Can you play Helium by N-Hyphen? It is a song. Nelly Belly. Sure. We have to, what's called the story time and like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was on some freaking Ashton Hall type junk. I was, rushing, bro. I got my clothes ready. I got some new drip, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even know how I dress for outside, you know what I'm saying? I was looking drippy, bro. I got on my electric bike, which is, it's a pedal assist. So it's like hard to push. And also like, it's a heavy bike, bro. It's a heavy electric bike, nigga. It's hard to push, right? It's a mountain bike. It has levels on it. And I had mine on like 6, which is like next to 7, which 7 is the hardest freaking level. So I was like pedaling like really hard. All the way up there, bro. Going fast as crap, bro. But the thing is though, like my brakes don't work on my bike. So when I pedaled up there, it was like, I'm not gonna say it, but it was on some sort of highway, alright? I was going on the highway. But like there was like this like apartment, you know, like there's apartments like right at the end of a highway. Thanks, man. No problem, bro. I always the freaking reactions on here, you know what I'm saying? No problem. Yeah, I haven't even did it yet. But yeah. So like the apartment duplex is like right here. There was a car coming out, right? The car literally not moving. Stop. There were cars moving. So I'm finna go. Like there's like a spot for bikes on the highway. I was on that spot, obviously. I know my bike laws, you know what I'm saying? Yo, thank you for liking the stream and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So I know I like all my bike stuff. I know I'm not in the wrong. I know she's supposed to wait. Like I know the car laws too. You're supposed to wait before you're supposed to go inside of the road. But so I go, and as soon as I go, she starts moving. And my reflex is to hold the brakes. My brakes don't work. Cause I'm broke, bro. I got one of them cheap. This bike was supposed to be $700, but I got it for like $400. Hey, spent my entire paycheck on that bike. I just realized that I could have. Nah, it's a good investment. Cause I'm tired of walking to work every day. So, boom, car hit me. Car hit my thigh. I'm 360 in the air. Mid in the air, I'm like, yo, I know you saw me. No cap. Kid you not, bro. I'm over here pointing at the car mid flip. Oh, so no you saw me. No cap. I was really doing that, bro. My adrenaline, it works in different ways, bro. I'm telling you. I learned that from when I was a kid, bro. It works different, bro. It works different. Like, I'm so freaking delusional, bro. Like, I'm so idiotic, bro. I could be like the whole fact, somebody could probably hit me with a freaking truck. And if, like, I'm worried about my bike, though. Because I'm worried about what happens after. I'm flipping in the air. I get up like nothing happened. I fall. I dislocate my shoulder. I'm freaking. Well, it healed, but like. I should have showed you guys what's color, bro. I had blood all over my elbow. I get up like nothing happened. I got a whole freaking gash on my freaking leg, bro. On this part, bro. I'm not gonna take it off. I didn't feel flash out, boys. Yeah. No. We got girls in the chat, probably. Probably not. I'm not that famous. But you know what I'm saying? I get up like nothing happened. I'm like, I know you saw me. She get out of the car. It's a white lady with her kids. I'm like, bruh, I can't even get mad at her because I'm not even a mean person, and that's not even like a flex or nothing. I wish I could be more mean or more stern. Not more mean, but like more stern, because I've been told that I'm too nice, and that's a problem. I realized that. So yeah, I think that's a problem. I can't really get mad at people for long. I can't get mad at people for long. I'm flabbergasted at my bike. First of all, my bike tire is bent. That junk is like that's like it's. But it saved my life though. I think I probably like my shoulder like it still hurt a little bit. My legs still hurt a little bit when I squat. But you know I'm king. I'm different. But no. All jokes aside, like for real, my bike literally saved my life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it absorbed the impact from my thigh and went mostly to my tire. Imagine if that was my leg. I would be like, nah, that's crazy. And so the bike took the impact, and she was like, I'll buy you a new bike. And stuff like that. And once I heard that, I was like, yo, I don't care about none of that, bro. Oh, shoot, she finna buy me a new bike, I don't care. But I'm flabbergasted because my bike, but then I turn around, I'm like, I'm listening to music in my ear. I'm still listening to music in my ear. I think that's why I was still on my face, but I look like a jalapeno.
There's no way out of this one. You're done.
I turn around. I'm like, yo, if I'm listening to music, where my phone at? My music stopped. It stopped after like a couple seconds later. And I'm like, yo, what the heck? I search for my phone. That junk in the road. I'm like, well, no. I turn around. My phone is unrecognizable. I'm seeing a phone that looks like it's been in the road for like years, just broken, just like screen everywhere, OLED display, freaking motherboard module, everything is gone, bro. Well, you know iPhones are glass, so I'm like, yo, that can't be my phone. I see my case on the ground. I'm like, damn. I go to pick it up. Cars, vroom, right beside me, bro. One didn't even stop to us. like a movie type jump, bro. I did not care, bro. I'm walking in the middle of the street. I'm like, damn. This really my phone, bro. Like, that jump broke my entire soul, bro. I'm always losing. Never could get a win. I don't know what it felt. I just felt like something was wrong. I felt like I deserved something. So I go to Walmart. I'm just rushing to Walmart because I want to go back. I just want to get that security I once had with my phone, my iPhone. My iPhone was like, I don't know why, it just felt secure. Like, yo, what's up, Nelly Belly? You know what I'm saying? Like, my phone was like my security because I started this whole channel on that phone. Well, no, I didn't start it on there, but I started making videos professionally on there. Once I got an iPhone, all my filmmaking skills went up by like 1,000 because they was so like the camera quality was so much better. The overall gaming quality was so much better. I could do anything on this phone and it'll run smoothly. There was no lag unless there was internet lag. Like that's why I was like, yo. At first I was against iPhones. I was like, nah, I'm gonna stick with my Androids because they're free. I could like do like I can if I ran out of space, I can just delete some stuff that I don't even need. Cause there's stuff on there that's for like the stores and stuff like that you don't even need, that you can delete off your phone, but you gotta read the stuff like that. You gotta read because if you don't, you gonna delete something that you're not supposed to delete. Like on my last iPhone, then when that broke, I deleted my whole SIM card information and I couldn't even turn my phone on again, so that's why I didn't have Wi-Fi. So yeah, that happened. This the girl, she drove to her house to drop off my bike because she wanted to buy me a new one or get her husband, who works at Toyo, this nigga making money. Like, their house is like freaking. Their house is like like. Nah, I ain't gonna explain what their house look like. I'm just gonna say it's big and it's rich. For rich people. Well, people who got money. I wouldn't say they like rich, like freaking Kanye West, but like, nah, they got money. Nigga works at Toyo, so he got some works at money. And the reason I know that is because my brother was fit to work at Toyo, and that would have like changed his life. But anyway, that's stuff like that. She drops off the bike. I memorized the house, obviously, and the tag, and everything else. Somehow, my mom still thinks I should have called the cops, and I'm like, bro, I got all her information. I got her number. I got her house address. I memorized her tag. Like, I'm like Naruto, bro. Like I pretend to be stupid the whole time. I'm a freaking genius. But I just overthink too much, so like I end up acting stupid. But like, we got 3 people in here. What's good with y'all boys? Appreciate y'all for liking up the stream. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what vertical stream horizontal stream doing over here. Like other stream horizontal. But like, for real. After that, she drove me to my job. I told my job, yo, I got in a car crash. She's like, yo, go to the hospital. Don't worry about work. I'm like, yo, probably I should, because I hit my head pretty hard. And it turns out, like, my body was freaking aching. I could not walk. The lady left. I should have asked her to drive me to the hospital. I had walked to the hospital. I didn't even realize my body was freaking destroyed until like an hour later. Then like my adrenaline started slowing down and I started feeling the pain. My leg was killing me. I was limping. My leg was freaking killing me, bro. I went to the hospital. I went back to work. Well, they told me like something about my shoulder was dislocated. I didn't feel my shoulder until they felt it, and I was like, okay, yeah, okay, I believe you. I had blood all over my freaking bro. Know what I'm saying? Freaking thigh was bruised up. Know what I'm saying? But nothing hurt until they said $1,500, please. Oh! Now, they didn't say that, but they said you might have to pay a $1,500 bill, and I was like, you know what? I'm built different. I'm gonna just go thug it out, you know what I'm saying? Clean this blood up. This ain't nothing but a little scratch, feel me? You know what I'm saying? Crack that back up there, you know what I'm saying? My thigh heal, you know what I'm saying? I'm just go ahead and go back to work. So yeah, I went back to work. They said after the first 2 hours I had worked there, well not first 2 hours, I started the clock in. They said, nah, well, you going home because I was limping and junk. And then I was still dripping blood from my bro. And they had like band-aids and stuff to cover it. For a job, they got like bad stuff, which is very professional, which they should have. So the lady, I usually ride my bike back home. I didn't have my bike. The lady left, and I had her number, but I didn't feel like going. I'm not really good with talking to people. I could have just called her from the job. Yes. But my dumb self just decided I'm gonna go walk home with a bruised leg, broken shoulder. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk home. You know what I'm saying? Leg killing me and everything. Yeah, I told you guys that's how I work, but that's literally my problem with kind of how I live. You know what I'm saying? I like don't have a problem with struggling, cause it's like. I told you I'm delusional about this dream mess or whatever, and I'm like, it'll all lead up to like becoming better. It'll all lead up to becoming strong. Fudge.
What a check.
What was that? What was that? It was at the hospital. Yeah, I had walked home. I had like a dumbass nigga instead of calling the lady or at least somebody. But this wonderful lady. On my walk home, she was in a red truck. I thought it was some guy, but it was this lady, or like my mom age probably. But like she had like the nicest clothes. Like she was like, well, at first I thought she was about to like, cause I was like in a parking lot of like the DMV. Which is like right next to somewhere, but Just know it was the parking lot of a DMV. That's all you know. I was walking towards there, and I thought the truck was just go by because it's like a big hefty dude truck, but it was this lady. I was walking by, and she was slowly passing by, but then drove right. But I thought she was gonna hit me for real. But no, she drove right by me. She was like, hello, where are you headed? And I was like, what? And she was like, where are you headed? And I was just smiling. I was like, I'm like, God is real, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I was literally begging him, right? Yeah, I was literally begging him. I was like, bro, please, somebody stop. My leg is killing me. I wasn't even by I just got off the highway, walking on the highway. So I wasn't by the road, I was in the parking lot. Like, it was like, the road was right here, and I was like way over here. And she drove literally into the parking lot to see, just see if she wanted to give me a ride. I guess she saw me limping a little bit. But yeah, she was really nice. And stuff like that. And so that guy was good to her too, because that truck and stuff like that, she got that for like $400. $400 for a truck. Not $400 down, $400 for a truck. Heck yeah. That's what I was talking about. Hoorah. No, I'm saying. Yeah, shout out to that lady. I got home and I just started screaming, and it just sucked because I didn't know where to go. I didn't know where I was going with my streams. That's why you guys saw when I was like streaming, but I didn't really have like anything to stream because I didn't have my phone. I didn't have any type of like gameplay. I didn't have any source of constant. So like source. Now I do. I feel like I know what we're gonna do now that I have this. I don't have as much security yet because I haven't built up this phone yet. But I know the direction I'm going, and I just have to build up the ambition to do it. You know what I'm saying? I realize I can't edit. I can't edit without my phone, bro. I broke it when I had gotten a car wreck. What was in a car wreck? I was riding my bike to my job, and I ended up getting hit by a car. And I went 360 in the air. Honestly, if I ever broke my iPhone, I would love to do that again because it was like getting hit by a football player, bro. I don't know. Just bragging rights, but bro, I just got hit by a car. But no, if you ever get hit by a car, call the cops because not just because you'll get a lot of money from the insurance company, but also because you need to report that. That's very important and stuff like that. My dumb ass, my phone broke, so I was like, yo, what the fudge? But she was a rich lady, so she bought me a new bike. I should have asked her to buy a new phone, but I appreciate the lady. She was really nice, and I did not want to call the cops on her. But my moms and stuff, they were really getting on my butt about not calling the cops or not getting her to call the cops because I could have gotten a lot of money from her. But I'm like, why would I want to steal from somebody who's like been nice to me and she didn't even mean to? She had kids in her car, man. I'm not. That's just like it. Like if somebody hit me and be like, "That's your fault," I would have been like, "Yep, 911. Yep, that one right there."